there for the YouTube as well. Alright folks, this is a special live one. I might take some questions and stuff at the end, but there is something I wanted to say. I'm sure a lot of people are aware now that we have signs, lawn signs. They're not the biggest lawn signs. It's kind of like David versus Goliath with their monster billboards, but remember what happened in that battle, right folks? So this message is actually about these signs. This is a very special one because it came to my attention today. I had a police officer come to my house and bring me this, I think he was an auxiliary cop. He was a very nice gentleman, by the way, if you're watching, and brought me this letter that was sent to me about election signs. All candidates, pursuant to law, Borough Ordinance 160-113C, 3 parentheses K, and 160-1131, parentheses 2, please be aware no political signage is to be placed in a public right-of-way or on public lands. This includes islands and right-of-ways between sidewalks and curbs. Any and all such signs will be removed immediately or face a fine. Signs must be placed only on private property. Please contact the office if you have any questions. 541-3847, John P. Dumont, Zoning Officer, Borough of Carteret. Hello everybody. YouTube channel name is Fred Gattuso for Mayor. Same name, same little profile photo. So yeah, we got this letter today from the police officers not too long ago. And the past couple of days, we only got our signs in, Wednesday. And Wednesday and yesterday, me and the lovely Andrea Joan running around and putting up signs all over. If anyone out there got a sign, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And so it came to our attention that the signs that me and Andrea Joan went around putting up ourselves, and we also had a helper helping us out because it got so many to put up that we made sure every single sign was on private property on their lawn, not on that little tiny strip in between the sidewalk and the street, okay? We made sure for all legal purposes and reasons that they were supposed to be where they were. And we also took photos of them to make sure they were put where they were, okay? And then it came to our attention actually this morning that some people woke up overnight and those signs were no longer on their property, okay? And I received a call this afternoon from a member of Team Carteret, a good supporter, that he was walking around his neighborhood up the hill and these signs were no longer on the property that he had permission to put them on the private property, not on the street by the curb. So when he walked it, he didn't see him. He knocked and he asked the residents what happened here. And some folks anonymously mentioned that they saw people taking these signs off their lawns in the middle of the night and heard the dogs barking and stuff. And then while walking down to the store down on Persian over there, he witnessed a police officer, auxiliary police officer, taking the signs off that little strip that the residents don't own, the borough technically owns, between the sidewalk and the street. He was taking them off, and he asked him, "What are you doing, sir?" And he said, "This sign's not supposed to be here." And that person said, "We've never put a sign there. We've never put a sign in this area at all. This was a few blocks up, and there are signs missing." So he then found out that the rest of the signs that the officer took down that were placed improperly, taken off of people's property, were down at the police station. So he went down to the police station and he retrieved these signs from the police station and then went back to the residents and had them put back properly where they were supposed to be, where they were in the first place. So then I got this letter from the police department, or from the zoning board, about the signs. So I'm asking, hey Rich, hello everybody. What I'm saying, I got a little statement I'd like to read. I pretty much gave it over, right? Yeah, I pretty much said everything without reading this. I apologize. So we have photos of every sign that we put up and addresses of them. What I'm asking any folks that do have those signs up, thank you by the way, this sign, this beautiful little sign, which I'm very, very proud of. Please folks, if you have a sign on your lawn, take a photo of it, a snapshot, and private message me on this page, so that we can have a double backup copy with your address as well, so that we can have a double backup copy, because people are playing games now and taking our signs off and putting them in places that they're not supposed to, trying to get us fined, trying to get us in trouble. And we've already contacted all the legal matters that we have to do in this situation about it, so, and let it be known this is what's going on. They're playing games, again, once all over. And it's pretty disgusting. This is the kind of games that the people play, Did anybody out there have their signs taken off their lawn or off their property? Please let us know right now, or message me if you don't want to speak it publicly, because this is an issue that's going on. And I want to put it out there for the people. These little signs that we had made, that I had made, from all these signs, all the cards, the t-shirts that are going to be here this weekend, all the flyers, promotional items, everything have been paid for by donations from Team Carteret, from the people, from the residents. This is all coming from your folks that are helping me in this election and helping Team Carteret. So I want to personally thank you all, because without you folks, we wouldn't have the signs, the shirts coming, the cards, the flyers. We wouldn't have these, okay, to go out there and door knock and everything. And if you would like to continue donating to the commission to elect Fred Gattuso, please reach out to me. Okay, we have the GoFundMe, we accept cash, we accept checks, we accept Bitcoins, Litecoins. Thank you folks for everything that you folks have donated, because without Team Carteret helping each other, me and the residents, all of us together as one, as a unit, we wouldn't have these things going on. And now they're messing with our investments. I say our investments because without you folks, this wouldn't have happened. The shirts wouldn't have happened. None of this would have happened. The door knocking, we wouldn't have had flyers to go out there and pass out, or pass out on Sunday when we're going to be at ShopRite from 8 to 10, or the business cards to pass out to people. This is all homegrown, organic, by the people, for the people. We're all helping each other out. And now they're playing games, messing around, taking signs down, and relocating them in spots that they never were. So please, I cannot stress this enough, please, because they're playing games and they're trying to screw us, take photos of the signs. It is considered steal and rob. It's actually an offense. It's actually illegal. It's illegal during election time to take the signs off of people's lawns. That's illegal. And then they're going and they're putting them on places that we can get fined for. This is the kind of games these people play. These are the kind of games that have been played before. Like somebody, I think it was Rob, said that before. You know, these are the kind of games they play. They like to do these dirty little tactics. They like to mess with people who work in the borough or volunteer for watching our videos. Okay? They like to screenshot everything. And they like to, yeah, there was an incident actually, I'm going to bring this up right now. There was an incident that happened Monday where a good person was actually reprimanded and forced to retire from a volunteer service because they watch our videos and comment on them. This is what happens. We ask that person to please come out and speak and let the public know, because it needs to be known. This is what's going on, and that is also illegal. There is no more freedom of speech in here. Is this Carteret or is this Russia? Okay? If people have security cameras, good question. Some folks do have evidence, I should say, that they have evidence that people have been taking these down. We can't get into too much of that right now. If you have videos of it, folks, please send me the videos of them taking these lawn signs off your property, because it is going on. And please, if you have these lawn signs on your addresses, your properties, that me and Andrew Joan and that a member of Team Carteret was out there putting these up the past 2 days, spending day and night putting these up, trying to accommodate every resident that wanted one, please send us a photo of your property with this on it to my message, to my inbox. I will not post them. We're going to keep them for a backup record. We already went around and took them, but we would like a backup copy of the backup copy. And make sure it's on private property. If you folks are cutting your lawn and you take it off, please don't put it on that little strip over there with a borough, because they have people driving around today now looking at my signs. Your taxpayer money is being spent driving around looking for these signs to make sure that they're in the proper place, while people are going around taking them off and putting them in improper places when we made sure that they were in the proper places. And that's not just now messing with me, that's also messing with your money, because the residents and Team Carteret were the ones that supported this movement and are supporting this movement. So they're not just messing with me now, they're messing with all of us. And that's a damn shame. And this is the kind of games and tactics these people play. So please, I cannot stress it enough. If you have a photo, take a photo please of your property that you have the sign up, and send it to me so we have a backup of the backup copy. Because they're going to play these games, and with the long weekend, I could see it happening even more after I got this little letter here from everybody. Wake up, everyone. Wake up. You heard what they did with the Boy Scouts this week. You heard what they're doing with CWV this week. Now they're doing it again to me. This is how these people play. They like to strong-arm people. They did it to a volunteer man who watches our videos and commented on here and forced him out. A damn good man. Disgusting. Dictatorship again. And because he watches my videos and he supports me. He doesn't have the freedom of choice to watch our videos and comment. That's how these people play. Dictatorships. I didn't understand what people were commenting about the other night on here, on the other video on Monday, but now I understood. Right afterwards, I found out exactly what was going on. And now they retaliated against that person, saying if they do come up and speak, they're going to try to do things to them. This is how they play. Wake up, people. This is a fight. This is a war. This is a war for your town. This is exactly what it is. And we need to fight together. Team Carteret, I'm fighting for you guys. You guys need to fight with me. And I know you guys are. And I appreciate the love and the appreciation and the respect. I appreciate everyone that put up these signs on their lawns, okay, to support Team Carteret, because these were made by Team Carteret, by you guys, the viewers. I can't stress that enough. Everything was. The flyers, the shirts, the cards, everything. The Oprah request, everything. So, I wanted to make that perfectly clear and put that out to the people of what's going on. Been a lot of shady stuff this week. Yeah, if there's any questions, we'll now open the floor. I wanted to get that out to everyone there. I want to repeat once again that I'll be out there on ShopRite on Sunday, 8 to 10. Team Carteret, passing out flyers, passing out cards, ready to talk to anybody that wants to be there. Memorial Day Parade on Sunday on 11 o'clock. We'll be out there as well. Let me go back here, see if there's any questions, because I might have missed some stuff. What's the YouTube channel name? We said that. That's FerGattusoForMayor.com. FerGattusoForMayor.com is the website, which I like that, by the way, as well. Deborah DeLuca, hey Fred, hey LJ. We got that song ready for you. What about his signs? What about his signs, his billboards? Thanks, brother. No, thank you, Nick. I can't even watch the live until it's over. Weird. Very weird, Amanda. Rob, same thing happened in the last election. They had cops go knocking on doors and asked if they had permissions for the signs. Wow, yeah. Taxpayer money at its best, right? Rich, what's up, Rich? Robert Wood, games have started. All the games have started already, Bob. Games started a few months ago. We haven't even got past the primaries yet. Still have mine. Still have your two. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Please take a photo. I've seen your photo, but if you please send a photo to me, anyone that has them, to my message box so I have a backup of a backup copy. M says, hey, M. That's really baby BS. Yes, people need to grow up. You're absolutely correct, Deborah. Absolutely correct. Take pics of your signs on your private property or back up the ones that Fred took over with your address. Send them to Fred so they can say differently. Yes, you're absolutely correct, T. Isn't this considered stealing? Yes, it is, Rob. You want a shirt? Amanda, we're going to have a shirt. I think you're out of town, but we're going to have to figure that out. Shaking my head, Mike. Yes, we're all shaking our heads. But then again, would you expect less from these people? Would you expect less from them? I know those folks who aren't awake yet. There's a lot of folks that are waking up and have woken up since our videos. But for the folks who are still asleep, what are you in denial for? The alarm clock's ringing. Wake up. This is what they do. This is what they've done before, and they're doing it again. And by allowing this stuff to go on, you're promoting it and condoning it. Wake up. It's time to take our town back once and for all, folks. They got to go. The proper officials have been notified. Take pictures, everyone. Yes, they are. My sign is still here. Thank you, Christine. People have security cameras. We touched that. Send the videos. Wow, that's not right. You're absolutely correct. Wake up. Putting them where someone just passed away. Disgusting. Oh, yeah. I heard a story about that, actually. That a woman, rest in peace, just passed away recently. And they went and they put a sign for the opposition on her property. Did the deceased woman give you permission to put that sign on her property? Shameless. Shameless. I've heard a lot of stories recently, and it makes me sick to my stomach. No more for 4 years, alleged retaliations, perhaps. Oh, they love retaliation. They're all about retaliation. That's why people are scared to speak up and out. It's the truth. Perhaps some dictators, many cases, no more 4 years, agreed power, money, residence. Andrew Joan, I love you. Me and Joan were out there putting up signs left and right past 2 days. Hopefully everyone gets out and votes on the 5th. Yes, Julie, you're absolutely correct. What happened with the CWV issue? I don't know. I couldn't get down there today, Debbie, because I was dealing with the issue with these cops and these signs. So we're praying CWV didn't sell it to them for $1. We know that you know, they didn't want to sell it to them, but I heard they were going down there and maybe muscle them, kind of like some people with the signs got muscled. Let's see here. I'm voting and we'll be at the parade. Thank you, Rob. Please come out and walk with us, brother. Team Carteret, anyone wants to come walk with us? Team Carteret, 11 o'clock. I believe it's down, I'm going to put a post tomorrow, but I believe it's down the Borough Hall, I think it starts. I've heard from many people they didn't request the signs. They were put on their property. That is true. We've heard from many residents in the past week alone that they were there. My cousin Bill, I bet my house that deceased woman votes for him too. Bill? Oh, Bill. I bet you that house as well. And I bet you're going to keep that house, brother. Yep. I bet you're going to keep your house. It's a guaranteed sure shot bet. Sure there's going to be a lot of deceased people voting there for him. For them. Okay. Amanda says it was just in poor taste. Yeah, it's really disgusting poor taste. Heard they'll be using people to the polls, Tony Gallo says.
Busing.
Oh, busing people. Yes, they'll be busing. We heard that as well. We're also going to have a little drive service to help people out that need a ride to the thing too. We're not having buses, you know what I mean? But I'm sure the business partnership or one of them people will be paying for that as well for them. You got on too? What do you mean I got on too?
You got on too.
I'm confused. Parade starts at the park. Parade starts at the park. Thank you, Deborah. Yes, we'll be out there at 11 o'clock. Challengers are needed to check the names. Yes, we are. We need some challengers, folks, because they're going to get dirty. They're going to get shifty. There's going to be a lot of write-in votes from people. See, from what I've heard, allegedly, let me make sure I say that, allegedly, that they go around, they ask people to just sign this form, and then they do all the paperwork for them and mail it in for the write-ins. And usually they come out with like 800 write-ins. So really, seriously, to beat them this time, we're going to need a big number to kick their ass. And I say we kick them real hard this time because they deserve it. Sorry for that language there, folks. Challenges are needed to check the names. Buses. Yeah, buses. They're going to get Greyhound. Or maybe those little trolleys that they rent for the ethnic day. What are challengers? Challengers are people that challenge their votes, to challenge to see if everything is legit and real. If you need more information about that, please contact Tony Gallo or contact myself, and I'll get you in contact with Tony Gallo so that we have people to challenge their votes, because sometimes voting gets shady. We have poll workers, and they work the polls, and we thank you for your help with that. But challengers, from my understanding, they challenge the votes to make sure everybody's real, everybody's legit. Anything that looks shady or questionable, if you'd like to be a challenger, Debbie or anybody out there, please either contact Tony Gallo or contact myself so we can get you signed up and lined up with that. And the letter about signage. Yeah, Tony, this letter. You got one too. I'm sure Regina probably got one as well. That's what we're talking about today. And, you know, that's where we're at, folks. It's going to be hopefully a beautiful weekend. Like I said, we'll be out there Sunday morning, 8 to 10 at ShopRite. We'll be out there at the Memorial Day Parade. I'll be hitting we'll all be hitting, I'm sure, the streets afterwards, knocking on them doors. And on Monday, with people being home, barbecuing, hopefully people are home. They're not, excuse me, but I understand it's a holiday weekend. Lydia says, the solution is to go out and vote for Fred, Tony, and Regina. It is the team. Please remember that Fred will need his people and on the council. Yes, this is a team. This is Team Carteret. It's not just Fred Gattuso for mayor. That's why the sign doesn't say Gattuso for mayor. It says Gattuso, Merritt, and Gallo for council. Because even if I just win, it's still going to be lame duck, because, you know, we're going to need to get the council out as well. They got to go. The bobbleheads, yes. Speaking of the bobbleheads, we're going to talk about that more on Monday, but we got resolutions for the past 4 months, and guess what, folks? Guess what? Not once in 4 months, and I'm sure when we go back even farther, which we put an open request for, but they got extended, I guarantee you the council has never said no in the last 4 years. I guarantee you that. I have proof of that. They said yes to every single resolution for the past 4 months. Bobbleheads, yes. That's why we also need Regina and Tony in office as well for council. And then next year we need 2 more in there for council as well. So then we can fully take the power back. It'll be Carteret's council once again. Absolutely, Nick. And also, if you fill out a mail-in ballot, do it in pen. Do not sign and give out a blank ballot. You're absolutely correct there, Lydia. If you're going to send in a mail-in ballot, I believe we have some mail-in ballots. Yes, we do have mail-in ballots. If you need any of those, please let us know. We can get them to you, but you need to write them in pen to send them in. Don't do them in pencil. We've heard stories in the past that people did them in pencil, and they were supposed to be technically disqualified, but people went back with a pen and went over the pencil. We've heard of a lot of dirty little tricks that these people do in the past. They might have to be in already. We have to check. Could get official of that. Oh. Somebody's ringing. Sunday table shop right 8 to 10. Yes, we said that. We'll be down there, and we'll be having literature and be able to talk to the residents and stuff. Hopefully it's a busy morning, and we have some people there getting ready to barbecue, go get their grub on, have a good time. Please, folks, too, Memorial Day weekend, be safe. You know, don't drive drunk. Have a good time, celebrate, but let's not forget what this weekend is totally and fully about. It's about honoring our veterans, honoring our soldiers, honoring our men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice and are still out there sacrificing, and for all the families that sacrifice as well with them. This is a day of memory for them. And it shouldn't just be one day. This should be like all year round, in my opinion, to be honest with you. Yes, and don't forget the photos. Oh, poll workers. They make okay, Tony says we're still looking for poll workers. If you want to be a poll worker on the day of the election, on the primary and on the general election, you get paid for that. You get $200. You know, if I wasn't running for mayor, I'd take the $200, to be honest with you. I'm drinking and need a ride. Call Uber. You know what, Rob? I'm going to do one even better than you, brother. If anybody's out there this weekend and they're drinking, because I don't really drink, to be honest with you. If anyone out there is out there drinking and they want to be safe, you can give me a call, 732-501-6782, and I'll make sure you get home safe. You don't need to do the Uber. Sign you up. Bill Stanley, you want to sign up? Okay, perfect, brother. Message me, or please message Tony Gallo. Bill, you can give me a call, 732-501-6782. You can make $200 for making sure. Sign me up. Nick as well. Okay, and we got Julie. Where can we sign up to be a poll worker? Bill, Julie, Nick, anyone out there? $200. $200. Come on, come here. 200 for going around, go like a Monopoly board, folks. You can get it to make sure that we don't get screwed. Okay? Please. Contact me, 732-501-6782, or message me in my inbox here, and I will get you Tony's information, and I'll send you Tony's number, and Tony will get in contact with you, will get you signed up, and June 5th on Tuesday, you can come out and be a poll worker, and we're going to have a little shindig on next Friday for everybody to, like a little kickoff celebration, like to get into the spirit. There you go, Tony Gallo, put the number up for me. You read my mind. There you go. You saved me the typing. Thank you, sir. And Tony will give you a ride to the polls. Look at that. How could you beat that? $200. And he's going to give you a ride. How could you beat that? Come on now, folks. Please, help us out. Team Carteret. Now, that's working together. And like I said, seriously, save your money on the Uber. We can give you a ride home if you're too intoxicated or too partying too much. Make sure you get home safe and everything. Because we want to make sure there's no accidents, there's nobody in bad shape. So please, the pictures. We can't stress that enough. Please, take photos, snapshots of your signs on the lawn, so we have from your phone. Either text it to me, 732-501-6782, either message it to me on the messenger thing here, so we have a backup copy of it, and a backup of the backup copy, I should say, because they're playing games now, folks. They're playing games. That's what they're doing. They got taxpayer money spending, people driving around looking for our signs. And I'm sorry, I like this sign. I'm damn proud of this sign, folks. If anybody needs any more signs, we still have a few left. They're actually one like hotcakes. Like, this damn thing is hot. We got hotcake signs, folks. They are still, we have a few still left. So if you would like one, to put one on your property, or you know what? Some people even put these in their window. It's kind of cool in the window, because then you know they're not going to take them off your lawn. I kind of like them in the window. You know, it's almost like a thing. You can leave it, and if it's in the window, I believe you can leave it around your all season. I got to look into that, but I think you can. Is it too late for a mail-in ballot? We have to check that. Tony Gallo, can you please answer that question if you're still watching? Is it too late for a mail-in ballot?
Lydia.
Well, Lydia, if you're watching, can you please answer Deborah on that? Is it too late for the mail-in ballot? If people don't have security cameras, put a camcorder in your window and record. Trust me, it works. Yes, please. Like I said, we've had a few anonymous people reach out and say that they have proof and send us proof that people are taking these off people's lawns and then putting them on that little, I guess you call it the skirt in between the sidewalk and the street. You know, the part that the borough owns, but they never actually come and mow, but they fine you if you don't mow. Is that not a scam and a half? They'll fine you if that part that they owe, the grass is too long, but they don't come mow it, but it's their property. They'll fine me for having my sign on that piece of property, but if that grass is, which technically I guess they own, but they won't come and do that. Ring doorbell. Ring doorbell, yes, the Ring doorbells are amazing. They are great. I suggest everybody gets one, and you could do the app, and you could check it on your phone and everything. $30 on Amazon, can get a trail cam. I'll take a pic of any motion area. Ooh, that is nice. $30. I gotta pick up a few of those. Those are Really, Bill? Thank you for that. And Amazon's right in Carteret. They pay no taxes for 10 years. We can get it even quicker. Hey, now. All right, folks. I think we're going to cut this very short real quick right now because it's almost time for dinner and we got a little busy night ahead of us. So if there's any questions, anything else, please message them there. Deer cam. Oh, deer cams are great, too. Put them suckers in the trees. Hell yeah. Night vision and all that. I love that stuff, to be honest with you. I love that. Me and Joe, one time, we were in Cancun, Mexico, and there was this house that we saw. It was actually El Chapo's house that we saw on Poke to Poke Road in Cancun, and he had them everywhere. I shouldn't say it was a house. It was like it was a fortress, compound. That's a different story, though. Different time. Yeah, so Andrew, Joe, and Lovey, you remember that house, Lovey? You were like, oh my God, with the ladies from Detroit and Washington. Anyway, so let's wrap this up now because it's time to eat. And please, I can't stress enough, take photos of those, send them out. Sunday morning, me, Regina, and Tony will be out there at ShopRite, 8 to 10. And then we're going to be marching at ShopRite in Carteret, 8 to 10. Have a little table set up with flyers, cards, all that stuff. Talking to the people, meeting the people. And then we're going to be out there at 11 at the parade, starting at the park. And we can't talk any politics or anything during the parade. That's not what it's for. What's for dinner? Pizza. And then we're going to, after the parade, we can talk politics and stuff if people would like. And then afterwards, we're going to go knock, knock, knock. Come and knock on my door. So, folks, have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you before then, I'll see you on around town Sunday. All right, folks, have a good night, good weekend, stay safe, and if you do need a ride, please, 732-501-6782. Don't be afraid to reach out to me because I'd rather see you alive. All right, folks, have a good night, good weekend, and peace.